The Secret Service is dealing with another embarrassing misstep. CBS News has learned an agent's car was burglarized near the agency's headquarters in Washington. The agent had his gun and badge stolen, along with a number of other items that were in the vehicle. CBS News' Justice Department reporter Paula Reid is in Washington for us today. And Paula, what are you hearing? What are the facts that we know right now about this theft?
Jamie, we've learned that a U.S. Secret Service agent parked his personal vehicle near headquarters here in Washington, D.C., and when he returned about 45 minutes later, a bag containing several important items was missing. Now, that bag contained, in addition to the gun that you mentioned, it also contained his U.S. Secret Service ID access card, his badge, a Secret Service issued radio, handcuffs, and a thumb drive. Now, obviously, the biggest concern here is with that handgun. We are told that the Secret Service does have specific procedures for how to secure a weapon. Now, it appears here those were not followed, and it is possible that this individual could face disciplinary proceedings for not properly securing the weapon. As for the thumb drive, also a potential concern, we're told that that is password protected and also encrypted, so it is unlikely that anyone could be able to get any information off of that.
I know, but between the handgun and that flash drive that was taken, this is kind of a mess for the Secret Service. What kind of discipline could the agent face if he or she didn't follow protocol, it sounds like?
You're right. It's just another embarrassing incident for the U.S. Secret Service. I think the last time we were here discussing a case, it was an agent who was improperly talking to someone he thought was an underage girl. That's what makes this so significant. Most crimes here in D.C., on auto theft, that is not highly unusual. But because it is the U.S. Secret Service and especially deals with a weapon that could potentially be used to harm or even kill someone, that is incredibly embarrassing. It is not clear what the disciplinary action would be and specifically, how egregious the mishandling of the weapon was. We're told that it's not that the car was unlocked or broken into, it's that it was a sort of Jeep Wrangler style car, and that the hood was unzipped, and that's how these items were potentially vulnerable. So it's several layers of improper handling of your weapon, and it remains to be seen how disciplinary action will be taken. But I'll also say, Jamie, this is an example. We're obviously focused on the handgun, but that thumb drive could also be a considerable concern if it was not encrypted. We hear a lot about encryption these days, law enforcement calling for more action, calling for less encryption, but this is an example of why encryption is important so that bad actors potentially do not have access to important information.
Yeah, well, of course, we don't know at this point what was on that flash drive. This could be an issue of national security. Paula Reid in Washington, thank you so much.